the name of the game today is I am going to be taking the samples that you send in and I shall chuck you into a song. The slight difference this week is the lovely Leadley will be singing over the top of your samples.
Hey Stefan, this voice memo was inspired by a nap that I didn't take, that I wanted to take. Anyway, I hope you can do something cool with it. I'm so sleepy all the time.
Without further ado, we're going to get into it. My buddy Ardy has sent me an incredible... Let's have a flick through these samples and hear what we've got.
Hey. Ooh, daddy.
He's back on Switch, motherfuckers. He made his own stream, motherfuckers.
And then we've got a little special guest, goes by the name of Leadley.
Hello, Stefan with a pound.
Ooh.
Perfect. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stream and happy music making. How do I stop?
So what I'm going to do today, because we've got a bit of a special one, and it's like you guys are going to be featuring on a Leadley tune, really. What we will do is we'll base the chords and tempo around Leadley's sample.
I'm so sleepy.
So that is technically in like shuffle time, which is not going to make this easy, but I'm always up for a challenge. Have we got any chords? We do. We've got Sarah's chords. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut up these chords. I'm going to cut them up every time the chord changes and then make our own rhythm.
I'm so sleepy all the time.
I'm going to pitch correct Leadley's vocal and it'll just bump it in tune with Sarah's sample. So we're in the key of C.
I feel alive.
Right, okay, let's make these chords sound like they're underwater next. We're going to give Leadley's vocal a little bit of love, and then we're going to get those other samples of dogs, of cats, and all the rest. If you guys don't know a plugin called Soothe, it's absolutely awesome.
I'm so sleepy all the time. Wonder when I feel alive.
We have got Ardy's dog Serge. I'll take out a bit of bottom end. And then let's get a little bit of verb. Let's see what it's like if we pitch it down a bit and run it through a bit of auto-tune. We're going to get Kanye on Serge the doggy. Then we've got a little cat. That cat's got good tuning. Just for the lols, let's also pitch correct it.
I'm so sleepy.
Then we got our little angel. Now I love these ones because they've got their own rhythm to them. Stretch it out a little bit.
I'm so sleepy all the time.
Sounding good. And let's make a pad out of this harmonica by also bringing it down the octave. Wow. Then let's get Leslie's little riff in there. And let's just drag out the end of this guy. And let's put a bit of extra reverb on that. Let's give the feeling of a 4 on the floor kick with some sidechain. But only on the first. put Drop Dead Princess in the gap here. Let's get cat, dog. You know what? I like Steven's sample, but I like it just on the start of every bar. Let's try that. That's a harmonica. Let's try and get another one down the octave again. Who would have thunk a harmonica sounded that cool? Now, let's get Smokey Boy. We've got a little bass guitar. Oh my god! Smokey Boy's my dad! Yeah, love this. This is the bass we needed. Nice. If you're listening on an iPhone, you probably can't even hear it.
I'm so sleepy all the time.
Okay, cool. Let's see what else we got going on. Ooh. Here's a cool tip for any Logic Pro users. Line it up to the nearest beat, chuck it on rhythmic, and then go to quantize. This is in triplets, so I'm going to put triplet. And then you can drag them round and correct them once you hear a beat that it kind of sounds like. Now let's try taking that down a little bit. And then we've also got... Ooh! Alright, let's take this bit of the can and make that the snare. Let's make this the kick. Right, what have we got here? And then what we got? Chunky the Husky. Whoa, we got a contender for another lead vocal there. Let's make an auto-tuned husky. Let's go for the key of C. Bloody hell. That is Kanye West, isn't it? I think that we're going to have a kick drum underneath that bit. Let's put one in. I'm going to try fucking around with this beat by Jasmine and seeing what it's like if we put it the other side of the bar. I might just take this guy out. And then I think Chunky the Husky takes over. And now, let's take this guy, let's chuck it right up the octave. And now let's also marry it with a low one. Okay, let's make a nice beat. So let's get some hats going. That'll do. I want a little... So I want a tiny bit of percussion that's like a snare. To be honest, bits of that would be great. And then we want a nice big snare. That snare will do. Right, let's use the wonderful Sky's vocal. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to whack it in a sampler. And I'm going to turn it into some kind of beautiful synth. Let's make these two sound up the octave and cool. Yep, and make it really auto-tuned. And let's double up our bass with some sub. Let's now take one of your beautiful samples. Let's get a new one. We've got this from Pistastic. Let's get this. Let's put it washed in reverb and try and make this almost like our crash cymbal. Let's see what that's like if I put it within the drums. Right, you know what we need to do now? We've obviously got Sarah's lovely chords. Let's double them up the octave. Now, let's record some MIDI. Right, let's try Omnisphere. Ooh.